We got our money's worth today. You guys can go ahead when you're ready.
Your general thoughts on the scrimmage?
Just, I mean, look, we're going to obviously watch film, unpack it all. I thought it was spirited. I thought, I think I saw maturity on offense. I think I saw, especially early on, just an ability to make routine plays and then to see playmakers that can take a routine play and make it explosive. Like, that was exciting to see. I think that adversity is great for our defense too. It's all training. We didn't play a game today, but we learned about ourselves. And so to take that training of, what it feels like when we give up yards on the perimeter, what it feels like when, we jump off sides and give up a touchdown pass. Those are things that we need to learn from. But what I was proud of on defense is I never thought that we lost our identity. I thought we, between blocking the extra point and the spirit on the sideline, I felt like they were consistent and they counterpunched. And there were a couple drives there where they were able to lead to stops. And we turned the ball over a couple times today on defense. So I thought there was good on both sides. And I think we can learn a lot about, where we are and where we need to be. We have a couple weeks left here to sharpen the axe, and then we got to go swing it. I loved watching the young players play at the end. I thought that was a lot of fun, and they've earned that. I know they enjoyed being on the field. It was great to see Davion finish with a touchdown grab. So it's a good day for Vanderbilt. Again, I don't for a second believe that we've arrived or that we've made it or that we're ready. We got 2 weeks to get ready, and even then, it's going to be about evolving through the season.
We haven't really seen maybe dominance to that extent by the offense, I feel like. Or did that speak more to what they were doing, or mistakes by the defense?
To me, I thought they capitalized. We on offense early, I thought we were able to make the defense pay for mistakes, and I don't see that as what I was seeing was just kind of relentless execution. And that could be getting the option game going. That could be connecting on some shots. That could be executing on cadence in the operation and getting the free plays that allowed for us to take some risks. And then, we've had those plays in the past where we haven't been able to finish them. And so it's a guy in the flat that's open that drops the ball, or it's a run play that doesn't quite click off because the offensive line lets someone through. I thought we were really airtight in the first few drives on offense. It was fun to watch, and I'm a defensive guy. But I think there's just growth there. I think Joey's done a great job. The offense staff's done a great job. The players are locked in. Now we got to keep that going. And then I think a sign of a great team is to do it over 4 quarters, And, we weren't really given the opportunity to show that today, but certainly pleased with how they came out to play.
How'd you feel about the way Ken Seals threw the ball today?
Honestly, I thought, I saw all 3 quarterbacks make plays. I would be kind of ahead of myself, Chris, if I said that I had a lot of really detailed feedback. But we're obviously going to look at the film. I know. I think he's stepping into his game here, and I think I've seen that over the last couple weeks, and it'll be fun to watch the film and see where we're at. I think both, like I said, he and AJ played well, and I thought Mike, had flashes too. I thought the first drive of the afternoon was one of my favorites because we were methodical over and just early, and we just kept taking what the defense was giving us, and then we're able to capitalize with an explosive play at the end. I thought it was really clean.
Do you, ahead of the Hawaii game, I guess technically you didn't name Mike the starter for the opener. Are you going to name a starter, or is it just how are you going to handle it?
Yeah, we will. I mean, right now he is our starter, and that hasn't changed. I think we withhold the ability to continue to evaluate all positions. That one gets the most attention, and rightfully so. And I think, performance at that position is going to be critical to our success this year. So, we're going to keep looking at it, and I'm going to lean on Joey to kind of have his opinion and what he feels like is best for us. Right now, I think all 3 guys are competing, and I say all 3. I think AJ Swan's had a really nice camp, and iron sharpens iron. Those guys are going to keep at it, but like I said, I was pleased today that I felt like the offense was clicking with all 3, and that was positive.
Do you have an update on Anthony Orgy?
Day to day, he's progressing well. He was out today early in a helmet and going through our warm up. I expect him to be back doing something on Monday, probably working him in incrementally, but backing around and involved on Monday.
Is there concern that in terms of actually playing against Hawaii? Like, do you think he'll be good to go by then? Or?
I do. Yeah, I don't have a concern. Obviously, we got to see how he responds. He's dealing with soft tissue, and I think he feels really good. He's played enough football here and is in great condition. He's going to be able to go, unless something sets him back. We're going to be also ready to supplement him, and we got a bunch of guys in that room that we believe in. But I'm excited to have Anthony back, and I think by the time we're teeing it up, he'll be fine.
What's it mean to get Christian James back?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, I think I credit Christian for just staying after his process over the last couple weeks. I credit our strength staff and our training staff. I mean, they've done a really nice job because he's returned to practice. He's not been rusty. I mean, he's out there playing. He's playing at top speed. He's not had to work his way back into it. It's really impressive, and so I'm proud of that for our program. I'm happy for Christian, and he's proven it on the field for us. So he's a year better, and we're looking forward to him being a factor, when we go in and play Hawaii.
What's the timeline looking like with Darren Abu?
Day to day, it's good to have him back and around, and I think he's feeling better, and I would imagine he'll start progressing his way back early this week, and assuming no setbacks, he'll be fine.
Seems like you had a Patterson in on every play today. How do you evaluate those two at this point?
They're kind of heartbeat guys, right? I mean, they're guys that show up the same every single day. For all intents and purposes, they're both, in their first year in the program, so they're both learning, and they're humble. They've established themselves as in certain leadership ways, just with their consistency, and it's fun to watch them play football. Like, it's just, I enjoy watching both those kids run around the field, and it's clearly that they love the game. They love what's hard about the game, and they've quickly grown a lot of respect within our program.
I feel like Miles Capers kind of did a little bit of everything today. What did you see from him? Especially considering he is kind of playing through some mix.
Yeah, he's tough. He's a tough kid. He's a guy that, there's someone who fits our developmental model perfectly. We saw him progress through the year last year, and he came on and played some meaningful snaps for us at the end, and he's continued that progress. All he does is invest in himself every day. He's showing his toughness by fighting through those little nicks and bruises that come through camp. The only thing, if he's going to wear 29, he's got to catch that pick. No, I'm just kidding. He's a first-class member of our program, and I'm excited for him. I think in that room, we've really strengthened. We've got a number of guys that are athletic and talented, and we're excited for that group to come on.
How do you evaluate the offensive line so far?
I thought today was a good day for them. And again, it's all off my, like what I'm observing, but I don't know that we certainly were bringing pressure defensively, but I felt like on the offensive line we were covering people up. I thought when the run game got going, it was because we were able to get body on body and square the defensive lineman up and create space. And that I've said this before. I think Coach Blazek's done a great job with that group. We have 8-9 guys right now that are vying for meaningful snaps. You see an identity built, you see a toughness, connectedness, and you can win with that. We still have to keep building skill in that room, but I really like where those guys are, and obviously we're gonna need them to be successful. So.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to slide right in here. So
appreciate you guys.